Oh yeah, got to wash a filthy car. Gotta wash it. Just filmed the Nemesis video and washing a rinseless filthy car. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody's doing all right. And if you're wondering what we're using the new Nemesis rinseless wash, or we're gonna call it rinseless wash, and go from there. Also, got this mug here. Right here. Let's go over the scent. Evening. Hello, everybody. This is dropping soon, guys. Oh, this is dropping soon. This is oh my lord, that scent is to die for. Hey, who's gotten the new Nemesis and who's used it? Cause it's heat. That's what I'm gonna say. It's the best rinseless wash we ever made. Period. Chingy. What do you think? Ross, Nate, Bobby? Chris, not this week. It's dropping soon, Chris. All right, I'm dropping this right here. Think about, let me see what the scent's about. I almost shrunk that mug, dude. Think about raspberry blueberries bowl. It's like a raspberry blueberry bowl. It's the one. This rinseless wash, dude, heat. I made a rinseless wash video, drop it tomorrow about Nemesis. It does everything well. I want to show you this live because I think a lot of people think I gaslight. There's a difference between releasing dirt and if that matters to you or not. We're gonna go through that. Mike G, what's up, bro? How are you? So check this out. So, gotta finish this car here. Boom. Oh shit, Mike, why'd you do that, Mike? All right, guys, relax. Relax, Mike. What's wrong with my phone? All right, see here. You still have V1. Look, stay with what you got until you run out. So I'm doing a lot of testing, right? So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna grab dirt from panels that are super dirty just for a test. Can you guys see that? You see that? What's that tell you? What does that tell you? Mike, I don't get nervous. I don't get nervous, Mike. I only get nervous when I have to pay my taxes. Because sometimes they just be finding stuff, Mike. You ever had them find stuff? Mike, that you're like, what happened? Releases dirt, dude. And that thing releases dirt like it's the last day. On glass, you can see that wetting. You see how it wets out? Gone. All right, cleaned up, bro. Cleaned up. So, I'm doing these tests of how it releases dirt on this thing. Yeah, I use it for testing. Yeah, I know, Bobby. I'm over here using it, thinking to myself, like, we done did it. So what I like to do too is I've been using it like 64-1 as a pre-spray for heavier dirt. It doesn't do nothing. Just makes it slicker. So it makes it slicker. So I can't really, the washing it glides too much. I don't know if that's a thing, but Mike, I'm gonna need you to do the math on the fly, okay? But it gets too slick where it won't glide, or it glides too much, and I feel like I'm not picking up dirt on the way out. But I do use it as a drying aid. I'm just doing some tests in the garage to see dirty, just to see how it does. And I'm telling you right now, friends, this rinseless wash is heat. Best we've ever made. Look at that. Look, there's a couple things, right? What I'm noticing about this, that's a great experience for me, is the dirtier the car, the better it acts. I don't know how to explain it. It releases dirt real good with the double flips. And I'd like 64-1 for a drying aid. It's been very, very How'd I say easy? Easy. Hey, Jen, did you try? Hey, Jen, my wife said thank you for the cup, so thank you for sending her the cup. She appreciated it. I don't know if she reached out to you or not, but appreciate you doing that. Appreciate you doing that. For those of you showing up to Chicago on the 16th, on that weekend, I got an idea. Mike, you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do, Mike. So, is that dirty? Yes. All right. Is that dirty? Yes. It has been, this whole car was cooked. Video coming out tomorrow. If you're wondering why it took so long to make it, I was at a wedding. And, I told you guys, this year I'm just gonna glaze my own stuff. It's only glazed when it sucks. When it's real good, is it really a glaze? Asking for a friend. Are you really glazing it if the product ends up being everything you think it's supposed to be? Or is that, what's that called? What's the right term for that? Asking the streets. Asking the streets what you think. Bro. Can't make that up. Can't make that up, right? Now, maybe that doesn't matter to you, bro. But I can't imagine the last time someone says it's not slick enough. Or it's too slick, you know what I'm saying? I never experienced anything like that in my life where someone says, oh, it's too slick. I won't use it because it's too slick. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Mike, talk to me after this, I got you. And that was 256 to 1, you know what I'm saying? So then the test we're gonna do on this panel is how does the sponge act with 64 to 1? So I have 64 to 1 here. I'm not gonna pre-spray it again, I'm just gonna spray, I'm not gonna pre-spray with 56 to 1, just 64 to 1, see what happens. Oh shit. My lord, you see? Like it doesn't contact the pen. You saw that, right? Cooked. Cooked, bro. The coating made this like, no. Yeah, it's nuts. It's really wild. That's broken. Yep. Tell you, I've been enjoying Rinseless Wash way more. What rinseless am I using? Nemesis, the new Nemesis. The new Nemesis, bro. Car is dirty too, just so everyone's aware. Car is dirty, okay? This is the car we clean, side we clean. We haven't touched that side yet. So we're just washing and talking, bro. Washing and talking. I have the new detail spray too here. You guys want to see that in action? How do I like it? I love it, dude. But remember, if you're new to this channel, I made it. So it's like me saying I like my kids. But if you know me in real life, I'll tell you if my kids suck or not. So, yeah, I love it. I'm gonna see it body, bro. Yeah, see the detail spray? Yeah, let me grab it. Why I'm on the road. Dude, look at that. I should be more methodical like Mike. He only does like 2 scoops like that, but I don't care, Mike. So if you watch my method, Mike, and you don't agree with it, I still love you. Yeah, 64 to 1 is too much. But for detail spray drying aid, it's pretty nice. 64 to 1 is too much. Way too much. All right, let me get the detail spray. I gotta find an empty bottle. Is that empty? Nope. $64 to 1 is overkill. I agree. All right, I gotta find an empty bottle. What I got over here? How pissed would everybody be if I just poured out detailer and used that bottle? This seems empty. This seems empty. We'll see what happens. What is that? And if I poured out detailer from Yum, that'd be dirty. That'd be so dirty. All right, we're gonna do a few tests with this detailer. First of all, I gotta see if it streaks when you, after a rinseless wash, we'll test it as a drying aid. And then we'll test it on itself. And we'll go from there. Let's go over here. Does the detailer have SiO2? It has everything. SiO2 5054, titanium oxide, lasts about 6 years. Acidic, has everything. Lasts 12 months, lasts up to 12 years. Hey, what's up? What's up, bro? All right, here's what the bottle looks like. It's not dilutable, just so everyone says RTU, okay? The scent, if you're wondering what the scent is, it's like a raspberry blueberry bowl, like iced. You know what I'm talking about? You ever get that ice scent where it's like raspberry blueberry bowl? It smells real good. And this is the color, I'll show you. So it's like a sky blue. Now, I'll explain what we were chasing with this because the video's not out yet. I'm not gonna fill that up all the way. Oh, man, it smells insane, bro. It's fire. So we're chasing, how can we make a version of an acidic detail spray? Think Perfecta 2.0 FSC, but we want it slightly slicker. We want it to be leave about 2 weeks of protection, used as a drying aid, or like a final step. You can find it at TLC Supplies. I think Carzilla's gonna have a few of them, but TLC Supplies has them now, or they will have them by the time we get there. So if you think of what we were chasing, look at this color. What we were chasing was, you ever wash your car and you have hard water and you feel like you missed a spot? You go inside, get a water, you come out and you're like, oh my Lord, I missed a spot, and it turns into like that mineral thing. So this one cuts that light water spotting, not made for heavy. It's acidic by nature, but we wanted to leave behind slickness and gloss. Also, the one thing that was super important to us was when you're using it with any type of media, it doesn't clog the towels after you wash it. It smells as good as Nemesis, in my opinion. I picked that scent on purpose. Like, I think like slushy vibes. Slushy? All right, let's test it. I need a towel. Hello. Let me get a towel here. So that would be like the final wipe or drying aid, or used as a true detail spray because it does have surfactants in it. Oh, that was the goal of that. All right, let's do it on this side here because I finished washing this side. Still gotta wash the other side. All right, so We'll test it as a drying aid with rinseless wash. I don't have soap, guys. I chose not to do that type of variation today. So I just want to show you that it doesn't interact with the rinseless in a weird way. And then we'll overspray to see if we get any streaking. And we'll do it here. We're waiting for 32 ounce. They had to make, so we took, all right. Can we talk for a second before we do this test? Can I talk to you guys for a second? We were on a call with you guys, I would say, what, a week ago? And the street said, we want all 32 ounce bottles. You guys remember that? You remember all that? Yeah, can I get a thumbs up? Yeah? Can I get like an interaction? This is a live, bro. Can I get a yes? All right. So we're going to all 32 ounce bottles. So what we have right now in the 16 is all we're gonna have. Everything else is going 32 ounce. So we put the detail spray on hold and went back, redid the label for 32 ounce, hence the delay. We have the gallons, don't have the 32 ounce yet. We wanna release them when we have everything. We have our panel prep, same thing, 32 ounce. We have the interior cleaner, same thing, 32 ounce. Citrus, 32 ounce. Foam sealant will go to 32 ounce after we sell out of what we have in stock, just so you're aware. Everything is going to 32 ounce. We only have a little bit of the foam sealant, and then we're gonna go up to the bigger size. We heard everything you all said. We're getting rid of the 16 ounce bottles. So I was gonna be surprised, but I just let you know we heard you. We heard what you said. I get it. We're testing the water. Didn't work, bro. Didn't work, right? So everything's going there. Just so everyone's aware. All right, let's do a test here. We'll do a test on how does it interact as if I come in with this panel with rinseless. Recap, we're going to 32 ounce bottles. That's why detail spray is not available yet, or why we haven't released it, because we're redoing the labels for 32 ounce. So everything's going 32 ounce. The stuff that's in stock, we gotta sell through first before we move that to 32 ounce, so everyone's aware. I'm doing a detail spray first use. If I have a rinseless wash, I'm gonna spray it like my dad would, just to show you, and just dry. The slickness is slicker than rinseless wash, 64:1. So you saw that, right? The slickness is slicker than 64:1 rinseless wash. Now, I don't know if that means anything to you at all or not, but it's pretty slick. So if I go here and I'm gonna overspray, testing to see what it does when you use too much. And I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't give a crap, all right? Does not care. No streaks. I'm just, look, guys. Now we just applied on this section here, right? All right, again, just to show you that it's not gonna streak on you, because we made it not to streak. If you do that with some detailers, they get on top of each other, especially if they have SiO2, and they'll streak, right? No, I'm showing you, like, this is Eddie showing you. Yeah, you saw that too, right? So it wasn't like, but it's not streaking. It just does what it wants, look. Bring you closer. 256 to 1. 256 to 1 is what I use for the interior. No streaking. So I guess I want to show you that. So now the question is, that's paint. Let's try glass. This glass I haven't cleaned yet. Well, detail spray should go on glass. Should clean it. My towels are wet. There you go. You can see that my towels are wet. I'll never hide from you this. You see that? Because both my towels are soaked. There you go. Yeah, but there you go. Let's see a dirty glass. Let's get some dirty glass. See what happens here. Let's see that right here. Would you agree that's dirty? Yeah, that's not magic, bro. All right, I could just end. All right, guys. All right, I don't have a coating on my glass either. Look. Okay, let's keep doing that. That's fine. All right, say what I said, bro. So, all right, so yeah, that was dirty glass. Now you can see that part's clean. That part over there is dirty. All right, so let's try this part. Dirty glass. Okay. All right, we gotta go outside. We gotta test it on something dumpy. I don't think you guys get it. It's 100 degrees outside. It's probably raining. Oh yeah, it rained. It rained and it's hot as balls out here. Now, my towel is wet. So let me get a dry part of this so I don't gaslight myself. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Oh, it's light protection, like, I mean, let's define light. Let's define light, because I want to be honest. Let's define it. 2 or 3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. Ooh, I got water spots in the back of my car. Check this out. Let's check this out. Towels wet, gotta get a new towel. Slick. Dream schemer. Why are we doing this? All right, this is what this is made for. This is worth the little action. You see that? Oh my Lord, that's nuts. All right. Oh, so good. In case you didn't know, in case you missed it. Yeah, less than Tech 582 for sure. Using a waffle too. We all know waffles aren't that absorbent, guys. Okay. Oh my Lord. Yep. All right, so if you're tuning in, here's what we're talking about. We're talking detail sprays. Quick detailer is not out yet. I'm doing this stuff to launch it in a few weeks. Gotta wait for labels for 32 ounce because we had it slated for 16 ounce. So here's what it looks like. Coming soon, video dropping soon, 2 or 3 weeks. It is acidic by nature. It does leave protection behind, and we want it to work on all surfaces, not just paint. So it's super slick, super hydrophobic, and has acidic properties to clean. You saw the back of it, right? You saw the back of it. So, and it smells good. Does it gloss as well? Great question. Great question. Do I polish my ceramic coating off to show you the hydrophobic test? How dumb do I want to get? It does leave gloss behind, yes. Soft washer you on? You said acidic properties. It's acidic to like Perfecta. Lava Cosmetica Perfecta was acidic detailer. FSC, acidic detailer, but ours, on the wipe off, we wanted more slickness left behind. So it does leave behind a polymer, SiO2 property, so that you get that slickness. Thanks, Tim, appreciate you, sir. But yeah, this is the color of the product. It's like sky blue, and it's scented like raspberry, blueberry bowl mixed with like a slushy, like a lime soda. It's pretty nuts. Yes, Bobby. Yep, I have tried it. I actually was part of the testing of it. It's pretty stout. I don't know, is that sky blue? Could be the bottle messing with it. Maybe it's darker blue. Is that sky blue? I don't know. Opaque, sorry. Let me opaque blue it. Lightning V2, yeah. We're just calling it detail spray, quick detailer. Wrap my head around the detail code detailer. Any comparisons to Wake Eater? What are the differences? Wake Eater would be a little stouter in protection and a little more acidic. Ours is a little slicker. And ours is targeting more Perfecta and Coach Chemie FSC in terms of, I think it's an acidic of 3.5, 5. And we also want it to work super good on glass. So it has a little more surfactants in it. Hope that answered your question. A 512 detail, did it not look sky blue to you on yours? Yum, detail is slick. Eddie, what are you saying you and Jamie told Nick, hold my beer when you created the new detail code line? I did tell him to hold my beer with the Rinseless. The rest of Nick's line is wild. Nick's line, his detail spray is nuts. I mean, is this slicker than theirs? Remember, theirs leaves no SiO2 properties behind. Ours does. So we're gaining slickness with that. It's not a true comparison. It would be a more comparison if I told you it was just polymers and like a glyco in it to clean and leave behind the surface slick. It's not like Nick's. Ours has SiO2 in it. I'm just being transparent. My glasses are as prescription. Yeah, I'm blind, bro. So would you say it's least acidic? There's 3 acidic detail sprays. I could test with the strip. Would you like me to test with the strip? Let's do that. I only have a strip here. I would have to ask the chemist to send me his testing, because his testing will be more in line with what we're used to. Does that make sense? When I say what we're used to, is he used professional pH thing reader. Let me test it. Let me get a test strip. If you don't know yet, video dropping soon. Best rinseless wash we've ever made. Remember those words, we've ever made. Yeah. How long? I think 2 or 3 weeks. It might last longer. I mean, it has protection, guys. Not like a stout, like Affinity. It's just a detailer with some slickness. It's not as stout as 50122, because 5 Technician's Choice 582 is stout. All right, let me get. No need to test, Corey. A test is a test is a test. All right, test is a test is a test. Guys, I gotta tell you about the worst The worst iron remover I ever tried in my life. It had me gagging in the garage. Mystic Blood Iron Cut smells like skunk anus, took a fart, and then pooped himself. It was the worst smelling. It was the All right, Brent, what do you think? What do you think about Nemesis? It was the worst smelling iron remover I've ever smelled in my life. I think it might be Coach Chemi's, because Coach Chemi's, in my opinion, these are my thoughts, smells rank. MWC, the worst, dude, bro. It was the worst. My wife's like, why's your garage smell like a skunk? Because I was working on a car yesterday. Poured it out, bro. All right, let me see what I got. All right. Witch's Brew is nasty too. Yeah, so it's a 5. It reads a 5 to me. See, it's a 5. So it is a 5 pH. Let me test Nemesis here. Can we expect a new product launch sale? Trying to time my budget. How about you? How about there's a sale right now? You know there's a sale right now, right, bro? Like, there's a sale right now. All right, testing Nemesis. This is a pH of 7. pH of 7. Now these are strips, you know, they're not very accurate, but so the 7 undiluted. So that's where we're at. People still bitching about the hybrid pH. Mine's a 7. I don't know. I mean, I don't write the SDS sheets, nor do I care. I put all the information out there for you guys, so you guys could go in there and read it yourself. If you have any questions that you want me to ask my chemist, I will be glad to ask them. Anything that's not proprietary, I'll be glad to get to share that information. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, why is it a 12? Why is it an 8? I have no idea. Eddie, I changed my stance on the smell. I do like V3 more than V2. I'll take the V2 color though, but that's all. I can see that. All right, V2 color, that's fine. That's fine. I got one guy in Discord crying about itch hands after washing. I was telling him to wear gloves. You got a guy crying in Discord about itchy hands. How did itchy hands? With what? Itchy hands with what? With what product? Hey, the only bitch because it's you. They don't dare hold anyone else but you to the standard. Embrace it, bro. Oh, yeah, I'm fine with it. I don't care. They could put Bill Hamber on their hand and let me know if it itches. Low-key V2, impossible. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's a scent. I have no idea. That's impossible. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my head. Impossible. Impossible. No puede ser. No puede ser. Maybe. Maybe it's the dye that he's allergic to. Is there a dye in it? Let me check. Let me check. It makes their hand itch. Let me check. So you're saying if I pour this on my hand and I do this, it's gonna make my hand itch. Hold on. Let me do this. Rub it on my face. Rub it on my face, see what happens. And we'll go from there. Put that in. Okay. Smell like cherries. See what happens. Rub that in. See if I break out. Let me see if I break out. Let me see if I break. Let me put this. I'll wipe it off here. I smell like a big ass cherry. I smell like a big maraschino cherry. So yeah, I don't know. I've never had a breakout, but maybe he's just sensitive. I can't speak to people. Oh. Oh, it was Jeff C. Oh, okay. All right. It's all right. Man, I mean, I made my skin feel soft. I don't suggest you do this, nor do I condone you putting raw chemicals on your hand, but my hands do feel soft. My face feels soft. Feels so good. Let's go wash the rest of this car, shall we? Got a detail to do. Let's go wash the rest of this car. Damn, guys, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way, guys. I went the wrong way. Stay right here. We're gonna wash this side of the car. You can see the dirt. And then, you know, dude, my skin feels elevated, soft, majestic. I've become so numb, become so numb. Oh, I don't know. I hope he gets better though. Man, it is what it is. It makes your hands itch. Nothing I can do about that. I wish I would have known. I would ask the chemist what would make the hands itch. I think the SDS sheets too can cause irritation. So just read the SDS sheet. I think it's on there. Oh yeah, what a wash, bro. Oh, which one, Mike? The one that starts with Andy? Such everyone to wear. It is dirty. Okay. All right. No stress. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just got home. I drove close to 1,000 miles. This car had it's pretty bad. Look, I'm not even pre-spraying, guys. My fault. I'm pre-spraying the car. Oh, raw dog in this mug, son. Lord. The Andy one, right? Cool. Itchy hands could be a thing, dude. The SCS sheet says can't cause skin irritation. Could be whatever wetting agent you're using in it. But it's unfortunate. I just raw dog this panel with the culture. Alright. And just in case you don't know, it's dirty. Come in and dry. Wait, let me get the bottle. Let me get the bottle here. It says right here, can cause mild skin irritation, may cause an allergic skin reaction. Do not rub it on your eyes. May be harmful if inhaled. Did I just raw dog this paint? We're gonna check to see if I scratched it. Check to see if I scratched it. Don't drink that mug, you'll die. It'll encapsulate your lungs, your neck. All right, guys, just to show you where we're at with like dirt, okay? So I wanna show you this panel here. You see this? So that's dirt. So I'm gonna come in and I ain't gonna pre-spray that. I will not be raw dogging that because that will scratch my car. And this is where people get marring. You know, this is where this happens. Here's how you have to see it. I don't want to use drying agent on these panels because I'm doing a test long term. I mean, I don't want to use detail spray on these panels because I'm doing a test with red line. This has the red line coating on it. The other part has diamond, so I don't want to just rape it with drying agent or detailers, just so I don't have to worry about it. You can see all that rodent film. That's dirt, guys. Just in case I missed anything, not because it didn't clean good enough. I just like to redo some of the parts that I feel like I rushed. And I'm gonna come in and dry. The slickness on dry off is just nuts. If you haven't experienced it yet, I'm being for real. The dry off, the washing slickness on an uncoated car is pretty wild too. I know wild is not a word, but I mean it's very enhanced. You can tell there's slickness there happening when I'm sitting there drying off the car with my towel. And then, yeah. Can I do a car that's not coated? Well, why does it matter? It still has road film on it. Are you saying it's not a good test? Like, what would be the why behind that? Because it's still dirty. I'm using a higher dilution here. It has some bugs. I'm not busting out the tri-fiber bit. Suck it, Bobby. Suck it. So me doing a non-coated car does what? New Nemesis. No, I just did that for a show, bro. You can use 256 to one, I still do the same thing. It's just road film is road film, bro. It doesn't care if it's coated or not. Is there any news on the ceramic spray? Yeah, I have some news. It's coming from Korea. That's all I have for you today, bro. Like that, and all our coatings are coming from Korea. Man, that dry off is light. All right, there you have it. There you have it. So, let's talk. I gotta clean the windshield that's left. I showed you a detail spray. We did a rinseless wash with Nemesis, or rinseless wash. And then the tires, I'll probably do like QD. It's gonna be stout. Yeah, I can show you. You wanna see an application of the new detail spray? I mean sealant. Do you wanna see an application of it? Let me know if you wanna see an application of it. Coated car, non-coated car, rinseless wash is rinseless wash. I think your point is it either cleans or it doesn't. because there's still tension. You still have to break tensions in the dirt and the road. And that wasn't the case, then why do ceramic coated cars get clogged and there's less dirt? All right, Frankie, I need to know. You guys want to see the new application of the Detail Co ceramic spray? Is that a yes? All right, let's do it. I'm only doing this because this one actually has like a fake sealant on it, where we did the test before. It's not Kataba, it's not Luminous, just so everyone's aware. We have our own dude in Korea. You want to shake the bottle up. And then this is so stout. Look, this is so stout that you don't want to do that. It would destroy it, okay? Look, you want to smear it around and you want to buff off real good. I would go section by section. Here's what you do get. You do get slickness. If you get overspray, just be careful. So one spray on a panel, spread it around, and then take your other side and buff it off. Okay, because it's stout. All right, and buff it off. You get gloss, slickness, a jetting effect, but also you can't use this as a detail spray. This is a sealant, so it has to be dry. The car has to be dry. Well, you don't know the name yet, dude. So if you do it wet, it won't bond. Does that make sense to everybody? So if you do it wet, it won't bond. So you automatically get slickness, you get richness, and then you get like the hydrophobics on it. It's pretty wild. I'll polish this section, and then you guys want to see the hydrophobic test on this? After I polish it? Let me know. I'll polish this part right here, like a little box. And that slickness is nuts. So, what the freak was that? All right, let me polish it. Nah. The car has to be wet for me to do total recall. I'll wet it after so I don't think I'm skewing the results. You know what I'm talking about? I'm using Bicar. I don't want to wet the whole car, bro. I just washed it. It's hot. It's hot. Slick this around there. Let me panel prep it. So what does that tell you? If I panel prep it, that tells you that there is no hydrophobics here. You see that? So, all right. Panel prepped it, polished it. and then buff that off. All right, here's what we got. So new detail coat sealant that we're gonna be coming out with. We're gonna test hydrophobics. Shit's wild. That's nuts. And that is the new spray sealant right here. Just to show you again. I polished the surface, showed the new spray sealant coming later on in the year. Showed the application. And this is the hydrophobics. Now, since the panel's wet, I'll do Chimney's idea of using total recall. This is something that we're coming out with too. All right, one sec. This is total recall. You have to use it wet. You cannot use it as a dry pad, but it works on all surfaces. It works on plastic, it works on metal, glass, as long as the surface has water. And you can use it with a pad, without a pad. You can use it with whatever you want, as long as the surface is wet, okay? I'm only gonna do a little box here. And this is called total recall. Surface has to be wet, guys. If you don't do it, it can wreck your car. It's part of the instructions. Now, that's pretty cool. Now look, that's not true. That's the polymer. So if I panel prep that again, you can see how it's dead there. So just so I didn't want you to think that, oh, I did it. No, there's no tension. It's a clean surface. So oil removal coating. So let me wash that. Now, this is where, let's get the detail coat detail spray to see what the hydrophobics look like. You can see the box. You see the box? And that's where I took the surface and cleaned it. So that is the detail spray. Let's see what it's about. So it's got great hydrophobics. It's not like anything from Korea. Dude, nothing's like anything from Korea, bro. Nothing, no, it doesn't affect the clear coat. It's nothing like Korea. Korea is just built different. I'm just gonna throw it out there. But that's the hydrophobics. Yep, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm gonna drive the car now because all the work I did just got screwed up. Yep. So the QD has nice hydrophobics. It's not, bro, we gotta define this, right? Korea hydrophobics are broken. I don't care what you say. Every single Korean product we got is broken, 100%. So the QD has hydrophobics. It's got real good hydrophobics. Is it like Kataba's? No. But it's nice. Carrying that many SKUs for us doesn't make sense. Because then I gotta buy bottles, caps, labels, and all that for that. So it becomes more pricey. Believe it or not. I know, dude, but you know, you want luminous QD kind of vibes. It's not happening. Not with that mug. All right. Car is clean. Oh, I got water spots, Lord. I gotta clean the glass. I haven't cleaned the glass yet. I'll do that off camera. All right, Nemesis video dropping tomorrow. What questions do you have? I'll answer what I can. I'll answer what I can and cannot. Let me know what kind of questions you got. Dang, I can't believe I did that. Total recall will remove diamond from the whole panel. I mean, and it's not like it scars, right? You know how some stuff scars? I could remove my whole coating. If I wash the car and say I have a piece that I want to remove real quick without doing a polisher, I could just apply that with a machine, low speed, go around, hit it, spray it off with water, dry it, do like a panel prep or something, and then reapply a coating. It'll remove a ceramic coating. And now here's how we tested it. So we put it on, we left it in hot sun for 2 days because scarring could take time, and it didn't bring it back. No, sealants can't be 32 ounce because they didn't have the bottles in Korea. we have to buy whatever Korea has in bottles. That would be the only deformity with going with those, is the bottles are different for the Korean ones. And then the total recall was too expensive to do a 32 ounce, so we only could do 250 mils. Just so everyone's aware. So is this the only ceramic sealant you are making in the spray? This ceramic sealant is dry. The one that we just did, that's a dry one. If you want the one that you could use as a drying aid, you use the quick detailer. And then we have a spray coating and a ceramic coating. And total recall is a remover of such. It's not it's not a protection product. You're welcome, Tony. Does that make sense, David? So we have the ceramic sealant, which is Infinity. The QD is Lightning, a spray coating, and a ceramic coating. Total recalls are removing. It removes stuff from the car, and glass, and plastic. That one was less than a drop on my applicator, that section. So I could get around the car in less than like an ounce and a half. Total recall won't come out until closer to SEMA. Corey, I mean the Koreans tested on everything. Do you feel polymer only rinseless still have a place in terms of performance, have a surfactant? I think all rinseless wash has a place. I think you'll have factions of people who want to try XYZ and they'll do it that way, or someone that loves a brand so much they'll say it's the best thing. I think where polymers suffer is cleaning the wash media. This is my opinion, by the way. So surfactants are used to break up, right? Break up. Polymers are used more for that, like encapsulation, the proper way. So you'll notice some polymer instances that are pure don't clean wash medias, like some that have hybrids. Total Recall is a product that removes coatings, sealants, water spawning from plastics. It can work on glass. It has to be used in a wet vehicle. So used in the terms of I wash a car, I want to polish a car, and I'll show you the paint. Like the paint, nothing happened to the paint, okay? It didn't scratch it. It didn't do anything. The paint's still good. There's no scratch, glares, anything of that nature. So it still made it smooth. So I don't want you to think that it destroys paint. You can see it right here. Yeah, the stuff I drew a heart on the window for. But I think there's always a place for anything. People love polymers more than they love, because you get like the Ghost from Gary Dean. I think it's an amazing rinseless wash. A little pricey, in my opinion. I think it's more polymer heavy than it is surfactant heavy, but if you use the Gary Dean method, it works very well. It works super good. Yeah, I agree. Or HydroSave will leave your sponge saying HydroSave was here. That's true. HydroSave, like that's closer to a polymer resin SiO2 product. You get a lot of that doesn't clean my wash media kind of idea. Yep. I have a product here. Can I show that? I don't think I could show it. Hold on. Nope, can't show that. Dude, this product smells like anus. Do not use this in your garage. It changed colors. You remember that used to be red? That hole started attacking itself. Disgusting. That's the worst smelling iron remover of my life. Look, Mystic Blood, I'm sorry. It smells like anus, right? It smells like my butt got trapped inside of a fart machine. It's terrible. HydroSave will wash V2? Never. I'll never do that. How do you clean it afterwards without it clogging that? Dude, can you? We found love. Guys, I gotta clean the front clip, I forgot. You know what I'm talking about? The front clip? What? Alvin, you got the fat. I'm looking for rinse wash that cut through that winter road grime. You just need to use the hybrid wash. 20-to-1 is a pre-soak. Come in or use Palladio until I make one. No, I'm kidding. I can never remake Palladio, bro. It doesn't work. Palladio's too good. Too good, bro. I think hybrid wash is gonna be good this winter. Dang, bro. Yeah, winter. Yeah, yeah. Palladio, it's touched by God, dude. Palladio, Mama Cosmetics, I get God's work with that product. Any Palladio product to me is insane. Because you have one that does the high pH, you don't need to rinse it. You can put your rinseless wash over it. You can contact wash it. You have one that does the acidic, so it brings back your ceramic coating. It's nuts, dude. They did God's work with their product. Like for me, I mean, why am I using this to dry? What's wrong with me, bro? For me, they did God's work with that product, 100%. 100% did the Lord's work. And that's why I'm like, if your rinseless wash to me, I don't know, shut up, buddy. Shut up. Hey, shut up. Shut your mouth, boy. People fall in love in mysterious ways. What's up? I'm on live.
Oh, hi.
What's up?
Just wondered if you wanted anything.
We're gonna smoke a cigar?
We're gonna go to Fred Meyer.
Oh, are you
yeah.
leaving?
Yeah, we'll get you a coffee on the way home. You want me to?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Why?
Did you drink coffee at home?
We don't have any.
We don't have any? That's rough, Trebek. Just like your mama likes it, Trebek. Rough.
Yeah, all right.
You'll give me a coffee, please? Thanks, babe. You wanna drive this?
No?
Hey, you can take this dump.
No, we'll take that.
Take this dump, Bev.
Okay, if you want me
Yeah, you like driving this better. Go ahead, take it out of my life. It's clean. It's good to go.
to. Thank you, my darling. You can start your meeting. Ready?
It's my wife's, bro. All right, it's my wife's.
Thank you. Thank you. Put the windshield.
It's my... All right, I'm not gonna wash your windshield if you're taking out in this rain. Darling, I will be loving you. I ain't cleaning nothing. She cleaning with the window. Look, bye, I love you. Look, guys, I got 10 seconds to tell you how marriage is. Look. No, I do everything outside my shop. I think last week we did 6 cars. This week we got 3 cars before I leave to Toronto. End of the month I got 3 cars. Probably like 20 cars this month. Half of them were ceramic coatings. Guys, if you love your wife, clean the windshield, okay? Look at that windshield. Look at that. She didn't let me finish. Why she looks, Isabel, why you look so mad? She gone, guys. She gone. Look, all that rinseless wash. Hello, it's me. Dang, look at that gloss. Oof, oof. Bye. You saw the boyfriend online. Let's talk about that, okay? So I've been making a lot of trips to Boise lately. I don't know if you've noticed that or not. There's this young man named Alex. I'm gonna call him out by name because I told him I would treat him like that movie Taken, if he ever does anything suspect. So Alex, good man by the way, loves the Lord, good work ethic, going to be a fireman right now, EMT school. They started doing this, pen pal situation. All right, you know the pen pal situation? They started just to talk to each other and form feelings. Now they're courting, okay? They're courting. So they're courting now. They like each other. They're undecisive, but they're really, I like this young man. Like, for me, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm in. I'm good with it. I'm good with it, bro. Yeah, I'm in. I'm like, at first, I told him, I said, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a hard man. All right? A hard man. And then I got to know him. I was like, oh, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. He's got his head on his shoulders. I was a man, I was a boy myself, so I know men think things, but he's a good guy, for sure. Don't worry, I got a couple 45s in the house too, and a rifle and a shotgun. No, we talked, like we met several times in person, and at first, it's my daughter, it's like my firstborn, and sometimes you feel weird, like another man invading your space, but I'm happy for her. I just want her to be happy, but she has to finish school first, because I told my kids everything in life you have to start, you got to finish. So if you start something, finish it. So I'm like, nothing's happening until you don't get my blessing until you finish school. So she's got like 3 years left. And I'm like, if it's meant to be after those 3 years, it's meant to be. If it's not, then it wasn't. Den of Thieves was wild. I think Den of Thieves was better than that scene with the dad in Den of Thieves. Mormon? No. Baptist. Not that there's nothing wrong with Mormons, like you love who you love, you know what I'm saying? He's Baptist though. All right, guys, check this bucket out. It's nasty. This bucket's gross. Yeah, that's one car. You tell me if the car was dirty. Tell me if that car was dirty. Oof. Oof. All right, I showed you some new things. I'm gonna show you one more new thing, and I'm thinking about bringing it out. No, it's not here. No, we don't have any plans for it. But it's something for the future, like the holidays. You ever seen Bart's root beer? You ever seen like Bart's root beer, the old school bottles where they used to make it and they used to formulate it? Smell that. Smell that. Imagine Bart's root beer in a soap. Like that crisp, like root beer kind of feeling, like freshly made. And imagine it came in something like that. It's probably something we're working on. Yeah, I'm working on it. I just got the stuff from, what's that lady's name you had on your podcast? What's her name? Sarsaparilla. Yeah, sarsaparilla. That fresh, this is that hitter, bro. 1,001 in a foam cannon, so half an ounce could foam a whole car. 1 ounce would be perfect if you want like that thick foam. Oh. I need to do a one with pure products, but what's her name? Deanna. Yeah, I got the box. You want to see what I got? I ordered everything. I didn't ask for anything because I don't want to be that guy to be like, send me products because my time's worth money. I'm just a fat dude in the garage, bro. You saw Master's post. I'm just an overweight guy trying to get my life right. So I ordered it. I think I spent like $150. Or 130. Yeah, let me check. I don't know what Bobby said, but that sounded like Bobby, you right, dude? Wait, let me empty my Rinseless and I'll show you what I ordered. That's the one I'm working on next. Unless you want to wait for the video and I'll do the whole video. Before I do, I'll show you what I got. And I got another brand here that no one's Matt, he's a wild man, dude. he is. Yeah, I already lost close to 60 pounds this year. So I'm already on my way, bro. I'm already on my way. Oh, like, bro, that'd be nuts. Can you imagine trying to remake Imagination? That'd be wild. The problem is soap has, believe it or not, some soaps have solvents in it. So you need a fragrance. Well, I guess it works for alcohol. I didn't watch the whole thing, I'm not gonna lie. I watched it and started laughing like, Lord, I thought it was about me, not about anybody else. Then I went on with my life because I figured I'm too busy. I figured that's cool. Sorry, I gotta clean up the garage. I got a lady coming tomorrow. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling real good. A lot of energy. Detail is coming easy. I'm not breathing hard like I used to. I'm still fat, but I'm working on me. Still working out 5 days a week. And then sometimes I have a cheat meal here and there, but I've been eating something to sustain. So I don't eat sugars, candies, and things of that nature. Dang, you all right, David? You guys want to see what I bought from her or no? It's okay either way. I don't care. Just trying to bring you along for the ride. What do you mean all clean? Tell me, bro. I'm not laughing at you, but I'm gonna need to know a little more context as to what happened, bro. David, what happened? Solvent-based ceramic sealant. Thoughts on them instead of water-based? I think solvent-based are good ones. I have one here from Korea I'm testing. The thing about solvent-based is they require a little more dry time, right? So when you got water-based, some of them in reactivity only requires about 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes to dry. Some older ones require a little longer. Solvent-based, you gotta treat it like a ceramic coating because remember, they're using a solvent and oil per se, right? So you're waiting for that oil, which is the carrier, to wipe off and then cause your stuff to bond, which should bond a little longer. Usually lasts about 6 months to a year. But yeah, why would you want solvent over water-based? Like, why not just go with a 1 year spray coating at that time? Yeah, so I'll give you a prime example. That's a good question, by the way. I'll give you a prime example. Their new red line, this one, this is a water-based 6 months, a little thicker. So they removed some water, added more of the polymers. When you think of water-based, that's still considered water-based, but it's pretty stout. Let me find the one here. Oh man, I don't think I have a solvent. Man, where is it at? All right, think about, I don't have it. So Express from NextZen, solvent based. Yeah, so you want solvent based, I would just go with the spray coating. Whatever spray coating you like from whatever brand, because you're gonna do the work anyway. So it's a wipe on, wipe off situation. If you want, I don't know if there is a company right now that does solvent. I think Solutions Finish might do it, or Solutions, what's it called? Superior Products. Superior Products might do it. Yeah, I mean solvent, I would just go with the 1 year. Think about something like Clean by Pan, 1 year here. You could go with phobic. You go with whatever 1 year you want, and then that would be your solvent. Or if you want a solvent spray sealant, that would go with Next Gen Express. Clean 1 year is nuts. Clean 1 year is nuts. Yeah, OW1, wear a mask. It's pretty hard. It's pretty harsh. Pretty harsh. The self-healing properties come from the elastomers in the coating. So they use think about a coating like a fragrance. You have oils, molecules that make the oils, solvent. The solvent being the carrier being alcohol in that respect, right? They use a ethanol or perfumer's alcohol to carry the fragrance, hence the projection, things of that nature. It's the same thing with the ceramic coating. They have a functional leg, they have many functional legs, and they have a undertone, a body carrier. So it is, imagine the base would be elastomers mixed with silazane, mixed with something else, emulsion. Then they add functional legs to give you the slickness and then give you the jetting effect. So it's how it's blended and what materials they're using it to make it. So elastomers in diamond has like an elastomer top, which is a bounce back effect. So when it gets micromar, it bounces back. I don't know how Fine Labs makes theirs because I think they originated the self-healing coating. I could be wrong, but Fine Labs have had a self-healing coating for years. I'm talking a long time. They had the first one that was like a 12-step application too. That was insane. And that one you had to be certified to do it. It came in like 10 different bottles, and then you had to mix the bottles. I think I did one application. It was nuts, and that one was a true self-healing. Like, dude, literally, you could take a metal situation, and it would just bounce back. Used the new detail coating yesterday on the car, the spray coating. I used that yesterday on the car. I did very well. No, 8 bottles, you have to mix it. So it's you have to use RV lights or VR lights, whatever they're called, and RR lights. And every layer, you have to add a light to it to cure in 15 minutes. Then you mix part 2, A and B, and then you apply that. You put lights on it to cure. Then you mix part 3, A and B. You apply that. It's like 6 layers. Yeah, so Fine Lab has like a 6-layer A and B. So each part's A and B. You have a resin, and you would have what's like, the resin would be the hardener and some hardener to mix it. Let's see what we got. See what we got here. So I got 2 videos coming. This one I was going to do on a car tomorrow. I just need to find more information about them. So I'm doing a series on my YouTube channel called Under the Radar Detailing. I have another Korean brand I want to do, and then I want to do American brands. So if there's other American brands that you guys know of that you don't see a lot of love for, let me know, and I'd like to do a video on it. Look at her. She wrote me a letter. Dude, what a beast. I got this. Never used it. What's it smell like? Interesting. It smells like Downy. It smells like softener. Nano spray wax. Reviver. Ooh. The real tire. This is the real tire cleaner. Gotta clean this up because I got dogs in here. I don't want them to die. I got the car shampoo. I have heard of Ardex. What else did I get? I think I got one. Interior fragrance. Oh, she in trouble. That don't smell good. She in trouble. Complete dressing. And then I got their detail spray. So I'm assuming, here's what I was assuming with this test, right? I'm trying to go off of what people would use to wash their car and use that as a reference for what I'm doing here, right? So I assume I got interior cleaner, wheel cleaner, a panel prep, not a panel prep, but a detail spray to dry. I have their soap. I have, what's this? A dressing for the outside and a spray. So I have a feeling I could do everything I want with this. So this was the goal of all this, is to, what would people buy if they're gonna do their own cars at home? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about what I picked? She added some stuff too. Thanks, Deanna. She had a couple things. So Final Luster is a concentrated instant detail spray. I'm not gonna go over all of it because I'm waiting for the video. Because I want my first impressions to be my first impressions, you know what? What is this? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That's where we're at. And what other brands do you guys want to see? I guess that's where I need your help because I don't know what you guys use and what you don't feel like gets love. I'm trying to get other brands into EU. I might do one on Polytop. There's another brand that I was talking to a while ago from Poland, ABD or ADBL. Yeah, I want to do a. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. How many ounces in a foam cannon do you use, Chingy? Yeah, ADBL. It's a Poland brand. I want to see how they do it compared to Clean Tool. Popo? I could get Popo. Dodo, you mean Dodo Juice? Technician's Choice came out with the Rinseless. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, I already did a video on it. It's pretty good. They use bee wax in it, which leaves a nice surface. It cleans good too. I have tried Vonix a long time ago. Yeah, Dodo Juice, I've tried that a long time ago. Yeah, Dodo Juice I've tried. I could do it again if you haven't heard of it, but there's other brands. Dude, I'm looking online, list of brands that no one's ever talked about. Jeff C, it's okay. If your hands got, yeah, if you had red stuff on your hands or your hands got irritated, then wear gloves because the SDS says it can cause the irritation. No one was upset. Don't exaggerate, bro. It's not that serious. No one's gonna like everything I make. Detailing School does a lot of ADBL. Yeah, he does. I think Andreas does it too. There's Sonex too. Like Sonex, there has been a lot of people using everything Sonex too. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about there's a whole list of other brands that I haven't tried yet. I'm gonna be honest, I only used the Bioworks Rinseless wash one time, so I might buy some of their stuff and do a review on that. I've only tried the Rinseless wash. I haven't tried anything else from them. Who else was it? Who else was? There was this brand. Oh, I want to do all of Technician's Choice, like their whole line. I've only used like 3 things from Technician's Choice. You overheard a while back, or someone texted you? Because a while back was a long time ago. What about the Canadian brand, Clean? Yeah, I could do a whole. Yeah, I should do that too. I mean, you know that. I was trying to stay away from what we carry, but um, it's true. Like in NovaCare, we haven't deep dive into NovaCare. They don't do their own content, so maybe I do that. You heard with your own ears. Thumbs up. Cool. Nanolax from Germany. Yeah, that's another one. What's the other brand? Nanoskin. Is it still Nanoskin? Is it called Nanoskin? Um, is it Nanoskin? They make a good wheel and tire cleaner. Who is it called? Nanoskin. I think it's Nanoskin. Is it? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Like Nanoskin. They usually sell it in bottles and gallons. Blackline. What's your thoughts on Blackline? I have their foam cannon. Yeah, Nanoskin wheel and tire cleaner is pretty insane. Dr. Wax, is that a real thing? Dr. Wax from Switzerland? Oh, Switzerland brand sounds cool. Diamond Protect. Switzerland sounds fun. Yeah, the Swiss make some dope stuff. Their blue tire dressing is decent. Yeah. What's the other brand? I should do Suds Lab. I've never used their stuff before. Oberk. Yeah, I used to use Oberk a lot. Their compounds are good. I like their I used to use their compound and finish, and then what was the one? Was it called the one? The yellow bottle? The One Step. I used Lotus too. Lotus was pretty good. What's it called? It's called Dr. Whack. Yeah, I need to get. We're trying to get Amazon set up with Thor T-shirts. So direct ships from Amazon. It's real good quality. So we're almost done setting that up. Swiss Vax is too expensive for my blood, dog. Swiss Vax, I can't even. Doc, your money's different. Swiss Vax costs too damn much. Anything new from NextZen? They're Express. They have a QD coming. Autoglim, I heard good stuff about them. There's another brand in England called Alien Blood. They make color snow phones, but I really don't care about all that. If I'm gonna be honest. Soul, yeah, good call. Soul. I also should get there's a brand in the UK called Alchemist. They make hitters too. I tried 2 of their stuff. It was pretty nuts. I should text them, see if they want to send me stuff and I'll pay for shipping. It's called Alchemist out of the UK. They got cool names too. What was the other guy? He makes it here in the States. Is it Alchemist too? He's got good stuff. This is Wizards. Dylan's Auto Supply. What's up, bro? I love CEO Detailing. Adams Wheel and Tire Cleaner is still a hitter. Adams car shampoo, if you need it, like, it's still good. It's not the slickest in the world, but it was ahead of its time for sure. The new Adam Graphene shampoo is real good. Yeah, I used to use their stuff a lot. Auto Finesse is a good UK brand, yeah. Alchemist. There's one in UK called Alchemist or Alchemy. So maybe I buy the stuff here and do the test on their stuff. Have you heard of Arrow? No, I haven't. Send me the link, Christy. I'm interested. Hey, Fernando. Extra. Hey, send me the Albin. Who's that? How do you say Aerozen from Italy? Yeah, it's Adam stuff's still good, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I didn't make good stuff. Like, is it ahead of the curve? No, but this stuff is great. Oh, dude, that GT Shrimp is wild. Adam Matt versus Guff versus GT Shrimp. That'll be a good video. Dang. All right, that'll be a good video. Thanks for the advice. Adam needs something. I like Adam. Adam is Adam's coatings are pretty wild. Their Pro Line coatings are pretty nuts. I like Ethos too. Tim makes some solid stuff. Shine Supply. There's also SoCar we could test out of where are they at? They're out of South Carolina, North Carolina. SoCar car chemicals. Wizards would be interesting. What 5 from Wizards would I buy though? I'm trying to think like the consumer. I just want to wash and gloss up my car, but also clean my rim and tires. I don't know. I would have to put Adams. I would love to put Adams versus Technician's Choice versus PNS. I think that would be a video for the ages. Take PNS's top 5 versus Technician's Choice's top 5, like the same category, and take Adams and do a 3-way battle. But I would need a hashed car. I would need a car that is. I should put an ad out looking for a dumpster. Will detail for free. But I want it like barnyard, so we could test the soaps for real. You know what I mean? ETA should be like 10 days. Should be hitting the port this week, but then it has to stay in the port past. Once it gets to the port, it gets sent to us. Yeah, the wet wax was nice, but I haven't used anything else from Wizards. I didn't think they made car washing chemicals. I thought they were just a protectant. Yeah, but did you use Ethos's old? Was it Foam Party? Ethos's Foam Party was nuts. Ethos Foam Party was nuts. It was ahead of its time, dude. Ethos Foam Party was ahead of its time. Like ahead of it. It was before all the soap stuff came out. Ethos Foam Party was wild. Rick Ross car shampoo. You know, I thought about using his. Does he have a full line? Because that'd be cool. What is it called? Slippery Rick or a slippery soap? Yeah, Foam Party was. I never tried Jay Leno. I never tried anything from Jay Leno before. I never tried anything from Jay Leno, so maybe I do that. Suds Lab. Who else? Wizards has everything. Okay. What site do I buy that from? What site do I buy Wizards from, Corey? Damn, that Foam Party was ahead of his time, bro. I don't know why he discontinued it, because that was nuts. Pineapple tropical smell, it hit. Hey, can you text me that, Corey? I can't click on it on here. It'll end the live. All right, cool. All right, so I got videos coming, dropping tomorrow afternoon probably, because I gotta edit it. And then I'm working on my next video under the radar would be Luster, or is it called Luster? High Luster. Have you ever tried Ethos? Ethos is nuts. Tim just needs to make more content because his stuff is wild. Like, he doesn't have all bangers, but he's got a lot of bangers. I think his bangers outweigh his other stuff. Yeah, it's pretty, dude. Pure shampoo is a new fad. He used to have like a Foam Party. He has this coconut interior cleaner. It's like interior clean protect. That's pretty good. Real good, not pretty good. Real good. Ethos Defy. It's a great waterless wash. Yeah, his Easy Peasy coating was nuts. His Graphene V3, or he's coming out with the new Graphene V3, but his V2 was nuts. Yeah, he did good work. Between both rinseless washes, which cleans better? Are you talking about like hybrid and rinseless? Yeah, I would get like a red, yellow, blue rinseless sponge, bro. Crystal wash from PNS. Oh yeah, hybrid. Man, that's tough because they both clean real good. But I would say hybrid has more functional capabilities and cleaning better because you could dilute it more. You know what I'm talking about? Like you could hit it more with a dilution. So if you want something that cleans a lot more, I would say that hybrid probably gives you more functionality, more dilutions. You could cut it 20 to 1, 15 to 1, 100 to 1, and let the surfactants do the work. Or if you need something that cleans insane, you can use Prelidio. Hey, Chingy, you say crystal wash. Are you talking about PNS? The acid one? Did they take that away? No, it should still be around. Thing's been around for a long time, dude, like 30 years. Not yet, B. Riley. Not yet. I don't know what's happening to the market. I might call my realtor to see if I need to go to another one. I saw a video of Bob the other day where he was using like a cyclone polisher to clean carpets. It was pretty nuts. Yeah, I got detail code video dropping tomorrow, dude. I'm only doing that video like once every 2 weeks or once a month. The rest I want to highlight detail code products, how to use it, where it, the way they work, some pros and cons, what not to do. Especially on the coatings, I'm very worried for the coatings because it's high risk, high reward. If you don't shake the bottle and you don't use it and you don't wipe it right away, it's not going to be for you. Like if you need time to put a coating on, detail code coatings are not for you. It's for the pro. But we're giving it to everybody. It's just you have to apply, wipe off. Like I was doing a car yesterday. I did a Wagoneer yesterday, and I sprayed it on an applicator to put it towards like with an applicator, and I put it on a little thicker, and I was like, man, it's just like I did it too. I tried to do the whole door, couldn't do the whole door, so I had to cut it back down to like a 2x2 section, and it wiped off nice. It was easy. When I got a high spot, even 20 minutes later, I went back, reactivated it with some, wiped off, and in 3 minutes I get wet. So it's like that's the only thing I'm worried about is I probably have to do a lot of videos on is the ceramic coating packages that we're offering. Yeah, detail code products. Hey, thanks, bro. What dilution did you use it? Did you use it like 10 to 1? Don't use it 5 to 1, bro, please. We put heavy duty, and we probably should put like exclamation marks, like use at your own risk. So I'm interested, like what is your dilutions for that? Oh. Humidity causes it to cure faster. So like, I used the spray coating yesterday. I got around the car in like 30 minutes, but that was it was a Wagoneer, it was the XL. I did the whole car, super easy. But when I washed in the car, in a garage, and I had humidity in there, my temps came down, so I had to do a smaller section. So I guess the lesson here is learn to adapt. 1 to 8, yeah, you're good. By the way, wake eater coating was awesome to use, easy to apply, made the boat pop. Yeah, I saw your boat. It looked pretty nuts. I let Ragnarok dry a bit today. Whoops. Put a wheel on soft wash and took care of it. Oh, you let it dry? Lord help you. Fernando, so the rules of thumb, you read the site, right? But if it's fresh water, 3 days, you should be good to go in the water. If it's salt water, give it a full 5-day cure before you merge it into the water. You let Ragnarok dry. Pray for you, bro. That's rough. That is rough. Yeah, you should be good. Next weekend's good. If it was like salt water, I would say we'll wait the full 5 days. But yeah, did you use the whole bottle? How big was the boat? How big was the boat, bro? Yeah, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I just got into Rinseless so far. I've only tried DIY Rinseless. What would be a good one to try next? I'm loving the results. If you love DIY, stay with DIY. If you want to expand, there's a list, man. There's a list of ones that you should probably try. I'll try Detail Co, Rinseless Wash, Hero, Ethos, Clean by Pan. And then if you want to try something new, the Fat Nut one, if you can get it. Hybrid Wash. It was a 25-foot boat. You just have the bottle. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, 1-to-1 for heavy cleaning, 5-to-1 for everything else. Yeah, Quiver Indo, dude. There's a list. There's a list. Yum Rinseless, GT Rinseless, dude. There's a huge list. But if you want to stick around, I don't know, bro. I will get Detail Co or Indo. Try that. See what you think. You can't post. Why can't you post it? DIY Hero Indo. Yeah. What slicker, Detail Co, new waterless wash, or your new detail spray that's coming out? Waterless wash is slick, but detail spray would be slicker. Waterless wash cleans a lot more though. It actually has like a rinseless cleaning properties in it. Waterless wash is stouter. Protection too. Stout. It was made that way. It was meant to be stout. It's a clean and protect. See you, Corey. Yeah, post it on a Thor group. I'm interested. Nope. Didn't even get one viewing this month, which is nuts. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I lost my house that I was buying too, that I put an offer in because someone else bought it cash. So, when you have a contingency, they do a clause where you get 3 days to buy it if you want to buy it outright. I'm like, I'm not carrying 2 mortgages, bro. Sorry. Nope. So now I'm relooking for a house and then trying to sell this house, which I'm kind of glad we didn't get a listing here because I have to go to Toronto. I went to a wedding. So it's been a busy August already. So trying to sell the house in between what I got going on right now. And hopefully it doesn't sell by Thor's birthday because I'll be gone for a week and a half. So I don't know. I need to be able to sell it and move. Does that make sense? Bolingbrook area. Bolingbrook area, bro. Yeah, Facebook, bro. Come hang out. All right, everybody. I'm going to head out. I'm going to go edit this video. Appreciate everybody. Thanks for hanging out for the last 2 hours. Chingy, thanks for the pick and the smell for the rinseless. I appreciate you. I'm a broker in Florida. Sellers outnumber buyers at the moment. Good luck. Any questions, reach out. Yeah, that's what my realtor said too. I'm just gonna let God deal with it. I don't got time for all this. All right, I'm gonna let him sell it when he sells it. If he doesn't sell it, I'm okay with it. Like, does that make sense? I want to move because I have to, but I gotta let the house sell. I can't just worry about. It's not like when it was COVID when everybody's buying. All right, everybody, be careful. Be safe.